So, I just thought that I would drop this little titty bit video on you while I'm still getting some things pulled together to start my full-time videos. I'm trying to keep touch. Been having this interesting phenomenon. Now, we live in New Mexico, and a kind of a country, like it's a town, but it's kind of a country town. It's not a major city or anything. And we have been for several months now hearing something walk on our roof. Now, naturally you want to think a cat, um, a raccoon, a, but we very seldom see wildlife like that here. Like, I've not seen any possums or anything. There are small cats around, and the neighbors behind us have a goat and they have chickens and different things. And I'm talking about just like right behind us because there's like for 30 feet between our house and their house. But we went outside because we thought we heard it, but our roof is essentially flat, so anything that's up there you really can't see unless you had a ladder. So we thought we heard it again, and usually it comes around like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. And even though I've never seen any, I know that there are big cats in the high desert here. So I think they have like bobcats, mountain lions, cougars, maybe leopards. I'm not sure what all they are, but I read a list of them the other night. So we have we hadn't been going outside to investigate. We just stay in the house because we hear it walking across the roof of this trailer. And because the roof's metal, you hear like kind of like the metal straining a little bit. And sometimes you hear some scratching. It's kind of weird. I've been calling it our gargoyle. We figure it's some kind of wildlife. On the back of our trailer, the neighbors have a shed built on actually to the back of our trailer, and then to that shed they also have a little dog shelter built. So I'm laughing because you really can't make this up. So anything that was able to jump any height could jump up on the dog thing and then the shed and then up on our roof. But we do hear pretty heavy walking. It's not like scampering or anything. It's like creaky creaky and some scratching. We don't know. They may be doing it to the neighbors too. We haven't asked them, but we also we have a tomcat that's a house cat, and he's an Egyptian Mau, and he's not like your typical house cat. So we thought maybe that whatever this was smelling him. We did go outside in the back of the trailer, and it never hardly rains here, but we have had rain a couple of times because of monsoon season, and the paw prints were like, I don't know if you can see how big that is, but the paw prints that we saw were like this big, but they were kind of deteriorated from sandstorms and whatnot, but they had been imprinted. And we also have a couple of dogs buried in the backyard, and something had been trying to dig into one of them, but hadn't gone very far. It hadn't been very successful. Anyway, if any of you have any ideas or thoughts, we would love to hear your suggestions on what this could be. And I mean, we just stay in the house because it usually happens like at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. But there is a bush in the back of our yard that is up against a fence, and it's hollowed out underneath, and it looks like something of pretty good size has made a bed there. And I'm talking about something bigger than possum or raccoon. But I don't know all the habits of animals, and I don't know really what to think, and my best bet is just to stay in the house when I hear strange sounds. But if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them in the comments below. Bye for now. I'll see you in a few days.